Anna, how have you been today?
I'm good. How are you?
Uh, some ways good, some ways not. I
Oh no,
had an interview this morning with went really, really well. It was fantastic. And I've also been trying to get Olivia Rodrigo tickets and have had no luck.
me too. Same here. I have no luck and I'm really disappointed.
Because
Yeah.
of course with the Ticketmaster, you have to be in a waiting list, but it's only for fans. And I couldn't get in still. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna see her. I'm
Yeah.
sad.
So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm 20. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I'm just a singer-songwriter. Yeah, I've been writing since I was 13, probably. And I go to this studio called Subtian Entertainment Group, which like kind of is an artist development company. So they've helped me a lot. But yeah,
And I follow you on Instagram, and you have this. Now, I'm a little confused. Is it a song or is it an album? It's called Killers.
it's a song. It's a
Okay.
song. Yes.
And
I,
is there a
yeah,
music video for it?
not right now. No, I'm hoping to do a music video for it, but my ideas for the music video are a little bit crazy. So it would be hard to do one. I swear I'm not an actual killer. Let me just say that. I don't condone killing, but it's just a story.
Don't worry, we figured. Uh, but one of the things I really like about your work is that you're very colorful, very vintage.
Yeah.
It it definitely reminds me of Olivia Rodrigo a little bit because she is a very vintage person. At least that's what we know so far. Most for her music, she goes for like a pop culture vintage route. But you
Yes.
also have a little bit of the color pink. And is pink your favorite color?
Yes, absolutely.
Same here. One of
Yes.
it's funny because I don't know the name of the treat, but it's an ice cream. It's an ice cream bar. It's pink. It's like a strawberry shortcake flavor. Don't remember the name of it, but it's very pinkish and it's like one of my favorite treats. Haven't had it in a long time. But anyhow, what inspired you to write the song Killers?
So I was reading Carrie at the time, and so it kind of had killing on my mind. Not like I definitely didn't write it from like I want to go kill someone, but I was into like Carrie, so I was reading Carrie, and I just had this kind of like idea of like a girl covered in blood, kind of like Carrie. And I was like, I started this song and I started the verse and I had no idea where it was going to go. So I took it to my friends and I was like, this is where I've started. I don't really know what the story is yet. Like if it should be about like falling in love or something. And then one of my friends was like, well, what if it's about cheating? Like someone cheated on you. And then it like kind of sparked the idea in my head, like what, like, I don't know why, but I was like, what if it's a girl that's obsessed with this guy that like has a new girlfriend. So I like finished the song and yeah, it just became about murdering someone.
And how long did it take you to come up with the idea?
It took me like it took it when it comes, it just comes. So it took me probably a month to like of me working with the song when I first started because I started the like I said, I started the verse. So it took me about a month before I came up with the idea, but when I came up with it, it just like hit me like in the moment. But then it took me like maybe a day to finish it.
Very impressive. Well done. That's literally the fastest at creating that I've seen or heard of. That's very well done. And what is the best advice that for people who want to go into songwriting or social media influencing or just anything creative in the art industry, what is the advice that you would pass on to those future artists?
I would just say get started as soon as you can because your first song isn't going to be your best song. Obviously, it took me a long time before I started writing anything that I would even think about releasing. So it's going to be like a practice. You can't expect it to come like instantly. It really is a practice. And then once you get the hang of it, it becomes like you can finish it in a day and it just becomes natural to you. But yeah, I would say start as like it's never too late to start, but definitely like just go ahead and do it. Pick up the guitar and start learning guitar. Pick up the piano and start learning about it, and soon it becomes like a habit.
Mhm. Very cool. And last question of the interview is, since this is a retro show and we talk about retro themes, what was your favorite retro product growing up as a child or an early teen? It could be anything from an action figure, a toy, video game, movie, board game, book. It could be anything retro related.
Well, I do love Barbie, but that's not completely retro. I loved Barbies, but I guess I would say a Rubik's Cube. I had a really big Rubik's Cube phase growing up when I was probably like 10. I was obsessed with them. I had like the complex ones. I had every kind that you could buy. I was really obsessed with them. So yeah.
Rubik's cubes are really cool. I still can never figure out the puzzles. I don't know how people are able to solve it, but it's impossible.
Yeah, I like solved it maybe twice. I'm not good at them, but my friend, she could solve them no matter what. She was really good at it. But yeah, I think that's my favorite is the Rubik's Cube. I love those.
When you said Barbie earlier, I mean, technically Barbie does count as retro, and it's funny because
Yeah.
when Kate was on the show, she said that was her favorite toy growing up was Barbie, and then of course the movie came out and that became popular, and everything was retro.
Yes, because I have the like I kind of had this idea of like branding myself as like kind of Barbie looking, and then the Barbie movie came out, and I was like, oh, this is perfect because now it's super popular. I love Barbies, and that's just yeah. I was like also I started out kind of in acting a little bit, so it was more fun for me to like be a Barb like pretend with the Barbies. But yeah,
I did hear that there was going to be talks about a Barbie sequel. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but there's been ideas rolling around about a Barbie sequel. So
yeah, I
you should
I
uh,
heard about the Polly Pocket sequel
you
and
should
stuff like
audition for it.
yeah, I should. I should. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah,
That would be fun. I loved the Barbie movie.
it was hilarious. And let me tell you, Ryan Gosling dressed as Ken, that cracked me up all the way through.
Yeah, he was. I think he stole the show as Ken. I
Will
think he was.
Ferrell in the movie was hilarious, and I love Will Ferrell. But
Oh
it's
yeah,
insane because I mean, all those actors, Barbies and Kens, they literally look like actual dolls the way how they were dressed.
yeah. I know. It was great.
But yeah, me and my brother and my best friend, well, not so much me, but my brother and my best friend really want to be extras in the next Scream movie when there's
Mhm.
Scream 7. And so I reached out to Melissa Barrera the other day asking if when there's a Scream 7 if they're going to have any extras. I haven't heard back yet, but probably won't hear back until the the strike is over.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, that's kind of putting a halt to everything, isn't it?
yeah, who knows how long that's going to be.
Yeah,
But yeah, all three of us are trying to be extras for the next Scream film whenever that
that's
gets
dope.
made.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've never seen a Scream movie, but I need to watch them.
they're good. I didn't watch all of them. I only saw the first one and 5 and 6. But overall, if definitely recommend. Sorry, my throat is a little clogged up today.
That's okay.
But the first one is the best because it really, like, if you're gonna watch something from the '90s, it really definitely gives the '90s callback.
Yeah, it's got Drew Barrymore, right?
Correct. But yeah,
Okay,
just for
yeah,
the opening theme.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, Anna, thank you very much for joining today's episode and wish you the best with your music career.
Thank you for having me.